This is a Nike Zoom GP challenge. I have no idea what the hell GP stands for, and if you don't either, please hit like, subscribe, and that notification bell for more original tennis content. But if you do know what it stands for, leave a comment down in the section below. Wrong answers only. This is the Nike Zoom GP challenge tennis shoe review. Before the shoe even arrived at my doorstep, you can tell that Nike wanted not to only have a retro look, but a retro color scheme as well. All the colors on a particular tennis online retailer had different colors to offer, more colors than any shoe I've seen so far. And all of them had good taste without looking too outlandish. As soon as these shoes arrived, I loved the low, but not too low ride profile and required no break-in period at all. And that's it. Those are the only 3 positives I have to say about this shoe. Oh boy, here comes the roast. I'm gonna go into the negatives. Get ready for this one, Nike fanboys. This might get a little triggering for you guys. Although Nike aimed for a retro look, they certainly didn't have to aim for the retro feel and support. It's no secret that I love comfortable shoes, and so should you unless you're a sadist, but I feel like the most minimal comfort on a tennis shoe, playtesting this, was not the best for a high-level weekend warrior type of tennis player. The only shoe that came to mind had less comfort and cushioning that was a disastrous and overpriced On the Roger Pros. I will leave a link to that roast in this corner if you haven't checked it out yet. The cushioning of the shoe was also non-existent. I could basically feel each small pebble under my feet because the layer under my insoles were paper thin. Also, the support of the outside of the shoe was very sus. About once an hour on court, when I was exploding laterally, I felt the shoe just kind of give out. And by give out, I mean the outside of the shoe just buckled in, and I immediately lose the point because I basically fell to the ground. After about 90 minutes of straight hitting, my double knotted laces lost tension faster than Luxlon Alu Power on a hot summer day. Also to note, there needs to be at least one more lacing layer for this lacing and tug system to be effective. The spacing of the lacing is so big I can fit a tennis ball right through it. So when it comes to the tongue, like not being locked in from the lacing system, this is what I'm talking about. It always moves to the side. When I started my run with Bear, it was like this. It's super freaking annoying. And obviously, it happens on the tennis court as well, but I just had an example about that. So, lacing and tongue system, Nike, you gotta rework it, man. The tongue of the tennis shoe is all over the damn place after a full singles match as well. The most annoying thing about the shoe is the toe jamming, especially on the left index toe of mine. Every time I hit the brakes going forward, my toe's crashing against the inner wall of the shoe. Clearly, the sizing of the shoe does not have good QC standards, typical of Nike, really. I mean, honestly, that's what you get when you shove infants into the Sheen factory at 3 cents per day to make shoes for the West. Lastly, for a premium price tennis shoe of $160 with no durability guarantee, this shoe did not last long at all. In fact, let's take a look. All right, Bear, I want to talk about shoes, the ones that you sniff every now and then. Good boy. Okay, so this is the wear and tear of about 17 hours on the tennis court, 17 straight hours. So it's not super bad in terms of durability. You can tell that it's kind of waning on the outside of both left and right foot, but for an MSRP of that high, I'm expecting a durability guarantee. I have the expectation that if I'm paying well over $140 US for shoes, it should last way longer than these guys. Well, what do you guys think? Did I hit the nail on the head or did I completely miss this one? Let me know in the comment section below, or better yet, join my Discord to talk about all things tennis. This was tested for over 20 hours on court, and I have slightly a narrow arch on my foot and a very flat foot profile. And I do use the Move Game Day Pro insoles. I'm also US men's size 9.5. Don't forget to follow me on Instagram, TikTok, and Twitch, where my best friend from high school and I are on a journey to become the best World of Warcraft players, one of the best World of Warcraft players in the world. And I suggest you guys keep an eye out because I'm releasing a software product I programmed by myself and with some help from one of my moderators. And I created this for you guys, for all tennis players and tennis stringers to use to make your lives easier. And yes, it's gonna be free. Be on the lookout. More on that announcements later. And as always, guys, happy hitting.